Everyone, day 9. Guess what? Very interesting day. Kind of was running a little late today. It was eventful. If you look out at the sky in that, see that? It's pretty clear. Okay, well, anyway, so long story short, yeah, because there was a lot of hours between this morning and everything else. Got up a little later than what I planned on. Didn't get out of here till about 7:15 this morning. Kind of pressed for time. Was a little bit before that. Got over, picked up my mom from Walmart, and then dropped off Daniel, my oldest son. You guys probably know him online as Danny Schizo. He's another YouTuber. Dropped Daniel off, and then took my kids to school. Vehicle started acting up this morning, the van. In a previous video, I mentioned the fact of why I have so many different vehicles. Not just because of the weather and stuff like that. Because of being in South Dakota, our weather can change in an instant. You know, from nice to snowy. See that snow all over. Ooh. It's all over down there. But anyway, so besides being snowy and that weather and that, we got more cold and snow coming up. But so the van ends up having to go in the shop. We just filled it with gas, so I don't know, maybe it's the new gas we put in and it's dirty or got water in it, I don't know, but it's running really rough. And the service engine and soon light came on. So, of course, van goes to the shop. No reason to keep a vehicle around that's not running properly. And so then we switch over to the truck tonight. But, yeah, so the van was running like really horrible. And all day long. And I took the truck to work tonight. Which was about 9:30 this morning. Sat there all day, went and started the truck. Truck worked just fine, but it was low on gas. Another reason why we have 3 vehicles. Got back home after 7 o'clock. I put in a long day. We had a lot to do. I didn't get it all done, but given the job I do and the type of work we do at Star Mark, there's always something to do. You're never going to run yourself out of work. You know what I mean? You can always give a little bit more. But after 7 o'clock, I'm like, dude, I got to get out of here. I'll give it another run tomorrow. And I kind of cleaned things up, made them look good, presentable, and then headed out. I talked to a couple of the bosses on the way out, you know. And they wanted to know how things were going and everything else, and because they knew I had a dental appointment yesterday. And I told them, I said, yeah, look at one of my previous videos right after my dental appointment, and my face is kind of swollen, you know, and I look pretty like out of it, you know, like, and so I told them, I said, yeah, I look pretty bad. Not that I look great now. But, you know, I actually looked worse than I normally look. So, yeah, they got a kick out of making jokes. But, you know, and that's the way I am. Yeah, they go, well, we didn't expect you to come in. We knew you had a dental appointment. And, you know, and one of them even said, one of my bosses today said, usually, if I have a dental appointment or a doctor appointment, I just take the whole day off. I don't even bother trying to come in. Because I don't, you know, because you only get like part of a day, and then you're trying to put in a full day's work for only part of a day. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like what I would have tried. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And by the way, the pain in my mouth is starting to finally go away. Where it's not so much. It's kind of the shots they put in there, but that eventually goes away. But it's more when they got to get up near the gum line, and they have to cut. They don't really like cut away at the gum line, but when they put the spacers and stuff like that in between the gums or in between the teeth so that they can work on it, that's what really causes the pain. And yeah, that can take 24 hours to go away. I thank God for Google. You can find out all things if you really look hard enough and search. You can find out, even the type of procedures that they're doing on teeth and what they're using and stuff like that. I mean, we live in an informational society, so information is literally a click away. But so back to the subject at hand. Talked to them on the way out. After 7 o'clock, I get home. I tried to start the van. It started, but was running kind of rough. So what I ended up doing was going through and decided to do something unique. Let it sit. Let the van sit. It got it going. It was running rough. I let it sit. Then when I just went to grab something to eat, went to bed, tried to get a nap in. Then I decided, hey, time to get up. Got to take my mom to work. I took the van, and took her to work, and it wasn't running any better. I figured, if it was gas or something, it'd just run itself out through, the system, and it'd work out perfect. But that's not the way it went. So we ended up waiting around till my daughter got done. Mom to work, picking up daughter. And by the time that was taken care of, and I had a chance to talk to my son today. And his job search thing is going good. Not as good as he would like, but it's going good. There's always room for improvement with the job search thing. He can get what he wants when he wants, and that's the thing. It gets discouraging after a while, but we all need encouragement. But so I had a chance to talk to him about his situation and how he's doing and what he's looking for, and I'm believing with him. Then, of course, my daughter gets out and my vehicle's still running like crap. And I'd already made plans to drop it off at the shop tonight. And that's what we did. We took it down, dropped it off, and then the truck was really low on gas, so I had my wife drive the truck down there so that, I could put gas in it tonight. So she met me down at Budget, picked me and Juliana up. And Juliana's the one that's pregnant, by the way. Expecting in February. So the baby will be coming in February. And yeah, that's going to be fun. It's something unique, something that she's never been through. And I've never been through this aspect of it either. My daughter having a kid, But looking forward to that video. No, you don't get to see when the baby comes out. Sorry, guys. You can see the baby after the baby's been out for a while. And you can see the mom after the baby's been out for a while, because I'm sure she's not going to be too talkative. She's not going to want to be in a video or anything. But till later on. Anyway, so it was a pretty good day. Of course, like I tell everybody, there's a reason why we have more than one vehicle. Okay? I let everybody know that it's always good to have alternate plans set up in your life, because you never know what life's going to throw at you. I mean, could you just imagine if I only had one vehicle and it took a crap like that? What would I do? You always got to have some kind of plan set aside, maybe not put in motion, but set aside just in case. That's the whole part of not just living life, but planning for life. instead of life playing you, you can roll with the punches and keep going. You'll notice most people, when they get older, end up having 2, if not 3 vehicles, and there's a reason for that, you know. A lot of people have a truck so that they can move big stuff, and in our case, because of the bad weather. So I suppose I'm looking around going, it's dark, it's cold, and it's going to get colder, and we're going to have snow. So, but I should probably draw this to a close. You guys are the best. All right. Thank you for watching the videos, subscribing, and liking them if you like them. If you don't, just leave a comment. Let me know what you think, or things that could be done better. You know, you guys really are the best, you know, and that's what's important, is you have to realize how good you are and what you have to offer. And when you realize that, you're going to excel in anything anybody does. That's the thing. We're not all the same. We're not all perfect, but that's what makes us unique. Anyway, I'm saying enough for now. Day number 9. Have a good one, and take care, all right? Later. Stay fresh.